If, in the previous video, wild buffaloes appeared as resilient armored vehicles, always ready to face all dangers. This time, we follow another force: hyenas, persistent predators, tireless, and always waiting for the opportunity to attack prey during the day and even in the dark. Are you ready to join the thrilling chases? Click register now to not miss the journey of wild warriors. It all started when the sun came out. Across the vast savanna of Africa, where every wind carries traces of the fight for survival, there is one creature that does not need to be majestic to make both hunter and prey wary: the hyena. Not as majestic as a lion, nor as agile as a cheetah, but the hyena has its own weapons, tireless endurance, and a formidable intelligence. At first glance, hyenas have a strange appearance: high shoulders, low rump, and a slow gait. But that body shape helps them maintain an average speed of 40-50 kilometers per h over long distances. With a bite force of up to 1,100 psi, stronger than that of a lion, hyenas can easily crush even large bones. Weighing between 40 and 80 kilograms, with a shoulder height of about 75 centimeters, they have endurance and stamina far exceeding many other predators. Hyenas do not hunt alone. They operate in tight packs of 4 to 6 animals, sometimes more. Once they have chosen a target, usually weak, young, or injured prey, the pack will split up, chasing for kilometers, persisting until the prey collapses from exhaustion. Their coordinated hunting is not only efficient, but also shows a high level of organization, a tactic that can be compared to that of African wild dogs. Contrary to popular belief, hyenas do not exclusively eat carrion. About 60-70% of their food comes from active hunting. Of course, if there is an animal carcass left behind, it will not ignore it, but the hyena does not depend on that. They even dare to steal the cheetah's prey, and in some cases, when the force is large enough, can challenge even the lion. Intelligence is also a dangerous weapon of this species. Hyenas have a matriarchal social structure. The largest female will be the leader. They use a variety of sounds such as laughing, roaring, and howling to communicate and coordinate within the pack. Some records also show that hyenas can lure prey into an ambush or herd them into an area that is beneficial to the pack. Can you believe that hyenas, known for their cruelty, once spared the life of an old blind lioness? Do you think it was instinct or a rare act of kindness? Leave a comment and let me know your answer. And if hyenas are symbols of patience and perseverance, other species represent completely different beauties and strengths. It is impossible not to mention the zebra character, which is considered a cautious animal living in herds on the grasslands. Possessing a striking appearance with characteristic black and white stripes, it is not only a familiar visual symbol of the steppe, but also a testament to the strength of the community. They live in large herds of several dozen to hundreds, forming a visual barrier that confuses predators such as cheetahs or lions. Although lacking sharp claws or fangs, zebras have a powerful rear kick that keeps predators guessing throughout their hunt. If zebras are masters of herd solidarity, giraffes stand out for their calm solitude and panoramic vision of the land beyond. Towering over the grasslands, the giraffe, up to 5.5 meters tall and weighing over 1,200 kilograms, is the tallest mammal on the planet. Despite their docile appearance, they can still deliver powerful kicks that can kill lions if hit. Giraffes usually move slowly in small groups, feeding on leaves from the canopy without competition. However, when they bow their heads to drink water, their most vulnerable moment, they must always be on guard against ambushers like crocodiles. It seemed that the giraffes were slowly leaving in silence. But the savannah never sleeps. The cheetahs had begun their hunt. While hyenas corner their prey with endurance, cheetahs end things in a split second. With the ability to accelerate from 0 to over 100 kilometers per h in a matter of seconds, it is an unrivaled land athlete. But speed comes at a price. Its slender body makes it easily exhausted, vulnerable to predators, and unable to engage in direct confrontation. Once it has taken down a target, the cheetah must eat it quickly before the shadow of a lion or hyena appears. From the fastest predator, the cheetah, we turn to a completely opposite creature, the rhino, heavy but invulnerable in the wild. Considered to be lonely giants, wearing armor weighing nearly 2 tons. Despite their poor eyesight, rhinos have highly developed senses of hearing and smell. An adult rhino is rarely hunted, but if threatened, it can charge at speeds of more than 45 kilometers per h, enough to knock over a lion. However, the biggest threat comes from humans. Rhinos are often victims of poaching for their valuable horns. And we cannot fail to mention the African wild dog, the predator with the highest success rate, 70 to 80%. Using the tactic of squeezing their prey with speed and synchronization, they relentlessly pursue their opponents for dozens of minutes, forcing them to collapse with psychological and physical pressure. Their strength lies not in the individual, but in their coordination as an elite military unit. On the vivid and fierce picture of the African savanna, the journey of survival does not stop at the African wild dog. Because amidst the scorching sun and the dangerous darkness, countless other animals are silently contributing to that symphony of survival, each with its own identity, strategy, and life. Not as big as an elephant, not as fast as a leopard, but baboons stand out with their incredible intelligence and community spirit. They often live around cliffs, near water sources, and move in large herds with tight social structures. When there is a sign of danger, such as a lion roaring or the sight of a hyena, the pride immediately signals with a distinctive call. The leader, usually the large male, is ready to rush into battle to protect its smaller brethren. At times, baboons have joined forces to chase cheetahs out of their territory, showing that intelligence and solidarity can sometimes defeat brawn. As you can see, hyenas are not just part of a symphony of survival. Each species here has its own strategies and characteristics to adapt to the dangerous environment of the wild savanna. to make a mark on those harsh battles for survival, sometimes it is not lightning speed or extraordinary strength that is needed. What has allowed hyenas to survive and thrive for millions of years is endurance, a formidable quality in the harsh African grasslands.